the JP Show.
Welcome everybody to the JP Show. Yes, we're back with a brand new episode. Listen guys, this is season 2, episode 30. This is the last season in episode 2. So I'm so thankful, so humble, so grateful to be coming to you guys today with the show and for you guys to be listening to the JP Show. I'm so grateful for this. Yes, so we're back. We got a great show for you guys today. Before I get into it though, I do want to say that I have a lot of new listeners, a lot of new audience that's been following the JP Show. We did hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you to everybody. I'm so happy, so thankful for that. We hit 1,000 subscribers. Yes, we did. So listen, guys, for all my new followers and subscribers that's been watching the JP Show, I just want to let you guys know that the JP Show, this is a male's perspective on relationship. We can agree to disagree about the things that, we're about to talk about, but let's have the conversation, okay? So we cover a lot of different things. We cover marriages, we cover online dating, we cover men and women and divorces and all this stuff. So this is a male's perspective. You may agree, you may not agree, but with all that being said, let's have the conversation. So yes, let's just get into it. Listen guys, we're back. I'm happy to be back. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Listen, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the JP Show. So guys, let's get it on, baby. Get it off your chest, JP. Get it off your chest, JP. Get it off your chest. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Listen, get it off your chest today. For the men, for all my men, for my men, stop telling other men what women that you are crushing on or have a crush on. And actually tell the woman that you have a crush on her. Now, that second part of tell the woman you have a crush on her, it's not that simple. So we're going to get into the second part. But for the first part, stop telling other men that you have what woman you have a crush on. Because this is a serious, listen, for the ladies, you guys can sit this one out because you don't know what goes on in the men's realm and how we go about things and what we talk about with each other. So you guys can literally listen to some of this stuff that I'm about to tell you. Because for the men, a lot of men, we see a woman or whatever the case is and we like her, we think she's interesting, think she's beautiful, whatever the case is. And a guy will go tell another guy or whatever. And you don't know how many stories that I've heard from men about how, even family members have stole women from them or whatever the case is, or they've told men or whatever the case, or friends what woman they like or what woman they're interested in or what woman they're dating. And their friend has literally went behind their back and stole the woman or attempted to steal the woman. Because sometimes they don't get them. Sometimes the woman comes back and tell the dude that she's dating or whatever the case is, hey, your friend, this guy that you call your friend, he's been making attempts at me or whatever the case is, and she shut the whole thing down. I love women like that, that's honest, and they're dating a guy or whatever the case is, and they don't play no games like that, and they let the guy know like, hey, your friend is coming at me or whatever the case is. So, let her man or let the guy she's dating, let him take care of that and put his boy back in his place. But, I come across a lot of guys, and even for myself, I've had this happen to me. That's for me, I tell no guy. Listen, for the guys, don't tell your business to other guys. Don't tell guys who you like. Don't tell them. Even like, I'm gonna be honest with you, even like in professional, even like in business, like real business, you shouldn't even be telling like guys what business that you're looking to get into or different things like that. They will literally follow you, do what you're gonna do. If not, do what you're gonna do. If you got a deal or something like that on the table, whatever, they'll try to take that deal. They will listen. Guys there's something else. So for the men, listen. You don't want to go around telling guys what woman you into. On the second hand of that, you want to be able to tell the woman who you like or what you like her, and that's very important. Now, there's a situation with this. Every guy is not Rico Suave or have the gift for the gab or whatever the case is. There's some guys out there that are shy, that is meek, and they're not really able to talk, to have a conversation, or to be able to. And I know some women are probably like, oh, come on, you can't talk to me. But listen, going up to a stranger, listen, guys, we've been doing this our whole freaking life. Going up to a stranger and just being able to have a conversation and to say something to them to make them laugh or to get something out of them, or just saying good morning. Listen, we're in the day and the age that you really can't even say good morning, good afternoon to a woman because she's not going to respond. You know what I'm saying? Unless maybe you're at work or you know her from around the neighborhood. But if you're just out and about, if you're on the subway or if you're on the bus or if you're just walking, sometimes you see people, going to work, or you're going to work and you see them every day and you just say hello or whatever the case is. A lot of times, man, you can say hello to a woman and she don't really respond. So men, this is really our profession is to speak to other people, and mainly we speak to women. Women don't really have to speak to us on an everyday basis. Yeah, sometimes they may see a man and they may say hello or whatever the case is. 9 times out of 10, the guy's going to say hello back. Pardon me. But women don't really have to speak to a guy on an everyday basis. They wait for guys to come to them. We kind of want that to change, ladies, but this is not that episode, so I'm not going to get into that. But there's a lot of guys out there that don't really know how to approach a woman, how to say hello to a woman, or whatever the case is. My thing for the guys like that, and that's why we have online dating, because that's easier for some men to be able to talk to a woman or approach them. My thing for those type of men is, to be honest, like, just go up to the woman and just say, hello, I like you and I would like to get to know you. Listen, I used to have a problem with, I used to have anxiety when I used to go up and talk to women, like real anxiety, because when I was younger, you really did not know what to say. You're literally treading in unknown territory. You don't know this woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody, for the ladies, I know the ladies want men to talk to them and to go up and talk to them, but a lot of men don't have the gift for the gab. A lot of men are not able to just come up with a conversation or whatever. And then on top of that too, sometimes when guys go up and talk to women, it is like pulling teeth. You know what I'm saying? So you don't really, the conversation could be just stuck at a point, because sometimes it's like pulling teeth. Not every woman is like that. Some women is great and they're able to just conversate with you and they'll speak back to you or whatever the case is. But you have a lot of women too that it's like pulling teeth, and they're probably just as like stuck as the guy is. Like, they're probably like, what do I say to him? And he's probably like, what do I say to her? You know what I mean? So for the guy, what I suggest, because I had this problem when I was younger or whatever, and to be honest with you, I still do kind of have this problem. I really don't like walking up to strangers and talking to them, to be honest with you. I mean, if it's something professional or whatever that I'm doing, yes, I'll do it. But as far as like women, I really don't feel comfortable, like 100% comfortable. If I see a woman that I'm very much interested in, then yes, I will do it and I will make conversation, but it's not always, you know what I mean? So for the men that have trouble with speaking to women, I would just say, if you see a woman, try to get her attention and just, you start off with the normal, hello, how you doing? And just say, hey, you know what? I like you, I'm interested in you, and I would like to get to know you. That's just basic. I would like to get to know you, I'm interested in you, or whatever. Can we go out on a date, or do you mind if, I take you out for, a coffee, a Danish, or whatever the case is. Very simple, very easy. You don't really have to go overboard. The beautiful thing about women is that they love going out and they love eating. So if you tell... The beautiful thing about women is that they love going out and they love eating. So if you say, hey, if you come nicely, and these are like dating tips for men, you know what I'm saying? Because, some women and some guys may even see this as immature, but I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you firsthand, a lot of guys are uncomfortable with this. So for the guys that are uncomfortable, with speaking, to people like that, I would just say, listen, ask them to go out on a, if you like to go out for coffee, go out for tea, go out for, we could take a walk in the park, or maybe go out for a Danish. Say something with eating, because they like to eat. Say something with, you don't have to be like crazy, take them out for dinner or nothing, but just start out slow, say something with, coffee and Danish, something like that. They like things like that. Then after that, we could go for a walk and talk or whatever. They like that type of stuff. So for the men that, that don't have a problem with talking with women, listen, please, I'm telling you right now, I've had this problem. Other people have had this problem with guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't tell nobody. Like, if you can keep it to yourself until you get to that woman, tell that woman. Don't tell no dude. Please don't tell no dude. Don't tell no dude that, hey, hook me up with that girl or whatever. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a disaster. It's a fail. Dudes are in competition with you. You got to understand that, fellas. Other guys are in competition with you, whether or not they say it or not, or whatever the case is. I even had times where I might have brought a female or a woman that I was dating around my friends, and I felt uncomfortable, and I felt like, you know what I'm saying? Not that, I don't want to say that they were trying to take her, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't believe that they could take her, you know what I mean? I have that much confidence in women that I have dated in the past. But I've seen the looks and, different things like that, where a lot of guys is looking like you could tell there's something there with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys will literally take your girl, take your woman, take your ex-woman, they will take them from you. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, I cannot say this enough. Please. Be careful with other guys. Remember, guys may be your friends, but they're also in competition with you. I don't care if this is your brother. I don't care if this is your cousin. I don't care if this is your best friend or whatever the case is. Don't get me wrong. You do have some guys that are respectful. That's 100%, and they will never go there. And we got to appreciate those guys, because it's not enough of those guys in the world. But then you also got the guys that, if they see something they like, no matter if she's in a relationship or not, they're going to go after your girl. Also, I want to talk about real quick, for the guys, for my fellas, listen, the stripper, she's not your girl. The girl in DR, she's not your girl. Can I say that one more time, Mr. JP? The stripper that you spend thousands of dollars on, that's not your girl, homie. The girl, the woman in DR that you cash apping money to, or WhatsApp, Yeah, you guys are familiar with WhatsApp, right? You're just WhatsApping all day, and she's telling you about her life, and she's telling you about her stories and all this type of stuff. That's not your girl. Listen, for my guys, for my fellas, I'm here now. The JP show is here, and I'm here to tell you guys that woman in DR, Dominican Republic, that woman, she is sleeping around with other men. You're not the only man that she's sleeping with when you come to DR. You're not the only guy. And so, listen, this is a big topic. And I may have to go over this again. This is a big topic, a big topic. For the ladies, we got a lot of men out here that going to DR and they're sleeping with prostitutes and hookers and stuff like that in DR. And they're coming back to the U.S. and they're still paying while they're here. They're talking about this girl as their girlfriend, and they're still paying money to her, cash apping her money in DR. And every time he goes to, you wonder why he's going to DR twice a month or three or every weekend or whatever, because he has a woman down there that he's going to see. The thing is that what men have to understand, that woman in DR is doing you and about 5 other guys the same way. So you're not the only guy that's cash apping her money or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? And you're not the only guy that's sending her all these different type of things. You're one of many. The way that you've met her, 10 to 20, 30 other guys met her the same way. That's her profession, to get money, to have sex and get money. Listen, for everybody that's in that industry, I'm not coming at you guys or anything. What I'm coming at is the men. I'm coming at the men that think that girl is his woman. Listen, you guys don't know. Women, you don't have the privilege to have these conversations with men. Men come back. They come back from DR talking about how much they in love with this DR girl. And they're talking about, oh, that's my girlfriend. I even have dudes to freaking take the girl from DR and move her here to the US and set her up with a whole apartment and everything. Do you hear me? I've had dudes to go to DR, meet a woman, bring her back to the US, set her up with an apartment and a job. Oh, and I forgot, the guy was also married. Yes. So he was married with a woman, living with his woman, and he had his girlfriend, that he brought up here from DR, living in, an apartment or whatever the case is, got her a job and the whole nine. So, guys, you gotta hear me out, bro. You gotta hear me out. You gotta stop that. You gotta stop that. For the guys, listen, the DR girl is not your girlfriend. She's not your woman. That's not yours. And even if you move her up here, there's no say that she's not going to dump you and get with some other guy. You know what I'm saying? She's new to the U.S. She's going to run into so many different guys that speaks her language, that eats her food, that she connects with, in her culture and all these different type of things. She's going to run into those dudes now, because now she's in America. So you got to be really careful, guys. Like, you might be doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, go to DR. I ain't saying go to DR and not have fun. Go to DR, have fun, do whatever you got to do, have a good time. But when you start talking about this is my girl, this is my woman, you're going too far. You know what I'm saying? Also, the strippers. like, really? Do I have to say this? Like, the strippers, that's not your woman. You're spending thousands of dollars in strip clubs and stuff like that. And, these women are really not giving you the time of the day. And even if sometimes you can luck up and you'll get a woman or whatever the case is, and after the club is over with, she may give you some, have sex with you or whatever the case is. But it's just that let me tell you something about some men, women. Some men, they get vagina and they have sex and they get so attached and they get a ownership to that vagina, which this person does that on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's her profession, that's her job. She does that a lot. But you have some men that can't comprehend that and get that through their head, so they go around and, you know, they may, you know, go strip clubs or whatever the case is. They paying all this money, whatever. They take them to the back room. They do something in the back room with them or whatever. Or after the strip club is over with, they go to a hotel or in a car and they have sex or whatever for money. For money. And so the guy gives her money for sex. And the guy literally thinks that that's his woman. You ladies, listen, you guys don't know. Guys with these women in strip clubs, they're taking them out of the country. They're taking these strippers out of the country. They're taking them on lavish dates. They're taking them on weekend getaways. And they're spending hard cash on them. They're giving them money. I got a friend of mine, he give this girl like $3,000 a month. He gives a stripper $3,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? Just so, and she's still stripping, she's still doing whatever she does in the club or whatever the case is, and he's giving her listen, there's a lot of women out here making a lot of money, and he's giving her $3,000 a month. So for the guys, come on, there's women out here that want your attention. Listen, for the guys, we always talk about this and talk about that, but there are women out here that are looking for good guys, are looking for guys that want to be in something. Listen, for the guys, we gotta stop. We gotta, like, we're taking, like, these strip clubs and stuff like that, they're taking too much of our attention. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta give it up to the women too. Like, you know, I come hard on women sometimes or whatever the case is, but women are actually navigating their lives to like to focus on us. Like, when I was coming up, for an example, when I was coming up, women did not play video games. And every dude in my age bracket, they know that. Women did not play video games. Women are playing video games now. When I was coming up, women did not go to the strip club. Women, it was a rule. You did not bring your girl to the strip club. Women are in strip clubs now. Like, people are hooking up and meeting in strip clubs. And I'm not talking about strippers. I'm talking about just normal, you know, people that's women that's coming in strip. So I gotta give women credit because they're focused so much on guys. You know, I don't know if these are things that they like to do or whatever, but they're doing these things. They're playing video games and they're doing all these things. Even in the cigar world, a lot of you guys that watch the show, I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm in the cigar world. Even women, there's thousands upon thousands. There was a time in the cigar world where it was a male-dominated field. There's thousands of women. There's just as many women smoking cigars now as it is guys. You know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So women are, they're looking for us. They're literally looking for it. They're like, yo, we're going to go where we think the men are. And they're showing up in all these different what's it called? Comic-Con or Comic-Con. They're showing up there. They're showing the video gamers. They're showing up in strip clubs. They're showing up in cigar bars. They are looking for men. And it's very important, guys, that we take heed to that and we show the ladies that, yo, we're looking for you too. Not just in strip clubs and not just in DR. Alright? But listen, that's the get it off your chest, baby. Get it off your chest, baby. Listen, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see if I can give you guys, I want to give you guys a read my profile today. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to hit you guys with a read. Let me see if I can find read my profile. I had run across a good one. Let me see. I ran across a good one. I think it was today or yesterday. Okay, here go one. This is read my profile. Read my profile. This woman her name is Jill. She is 39 years old. She's from Hempstead, New York. She says, I am a professional, proud mom, a frequent flyer that lives for moments you can't put into words, and always sees my glass half full. I like adventurous activities, checking out new restaurants, quality times with family and friends, fall weather, cooking, and a glass of wine. I appreciate a man of substance, ambition, maturity, consistency, and optimism who has good vibes, laughs easily, enjoys traveling, embraces the moment, isn't a picky eater or judgmental. Well, bam! Now, isn't like that is, all these profiles that I've been reading in the past, like, it's refreshing to hear, this profile. And like I told you, when I'm looking at profiles, I'm looking for who you are, what you're looking for, and where you're going in life. And she definitely did that. I'm a professional, proud mom and a freaking flyer that lives for the moments you can't put into words for, and always sees my glass half full. I like adventurous activities, checking out new restaurants, quality times with family and friends, fall weather, cooking, and a glass of wine. I appreciate a man of substance, ambition, maturity, consistency, optimism, who has good values, laughs easily, enjoys traveling, embraces the moment, isn't a picky eater or judgmental. I love that profile. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I'm actually going to give that profile a 4.9 on the Richter scale. That's right. That's almost a 5. A 4.9, baby. So listen, that's the JP show for today. I love you guys. I'll see you on I'll see you on season 3. Episode 1, baby. The JP show. Oh, guys, before I go, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the show. It should be like right here somewhere, right there. Like, comment, subscribe to the show. Also, I also want to say, for you guys that don't know, I'm also on Anchor. I record on Anchor as well. So if you're not able to watch the show on YouTube, you can listen to the show. And everybody that's on Anchor, if you want to watch the JP show, you can go to YouTube, put in The JP Show. THEJP as in Paul, Show. SHOW. And you can watch the JP show. Don't forget, guys, for all my anchor followers, I'm on YouTube, and all my YouTube followers, you can listen to the show on Anchor. I love you guys. I'll see you on season 3 of the JP show. I'm out. Peace.